Hey everybody, Satnam. Just give you a minute to check in. Oh, it's a hot day today. So make sure you've got water. Make sure you've got your water handy for when you get hot. During our little yoga practice today. Hoping you're all alright out there. Oh, it's good to be here to do some yoga with you. I've got my friends with me today again. Yeah, I've got Freddy the Frog, Fluffy the Flamingo, Ellie the Elephant, Cecil the Snake, and I'm part way through doing some new drawings of Molly the Moo and Daddy the Eagle. So next week is half term, so we have a little break, but after half term we should have a full wall of all our friends. So welcome today, Satnam. We are going on an underwater journey. So bring your hands together into prayer. That's it, into your heart. If you want to, you can close your eyes and just take a deep breath in. And out. In. And out. Let's breathe in to sing Om. Here we go. Om. One more time. Oh, good job. Wow. Okay, so let's warm up. Let's become Freddy the Frog. Up on your toes. Yeah, heels together if you can. And you can start with your arms to get your balance with your hands on the floor. Then bring your hands up and wave your little hands there. Keeping your balance. Good. Coming up into Fluffy the Flamingo. Good, hold it. And let's do it on the other side. There we go. Good. Then we'll be Ellie the Elephant. So, one foot on the floor, the other at the side. Your big toe can rest on the floor if you need to help your balance. Hands at your heart. If you've got good balance, you can bring it up your leg, can't you? And remember, we can always use the wall. Just going to tip this up a little bit. Oh, even the computer's hot today. Good, so let's see. Whoa, alright. Ellie the Elephant pose. When your balance gets really good, you can bring your hands, arms over your head. Good job. Did we do it on the other side? No, I started talking, so you do it on the other side now. Let me see it. There we go. Always looking straight ahead. That's it. If you start to look round, look what happens to me. I look round and it's like, whoa, I wobble over. So keep looking ahead. That will help you with your balance. Molly the Moo. We ready? Hands and knees. Knees under hips. Hands under shoulders. And here we have Molly the Moo cow. Have your back up again. And moo. One more time. Moo. Good job. From here, we can lie down. And we can be Cecil the Snake. Hands each side of your chest. And as you come up, you can hiss. Keep your elbows in. And relax down. in and come up and hiss. Good. Breathe in as you come down. Hiss as you come up. Good. Pushing yourself all the way up. And who have we not done yet? Of course, Eddie the Eagle. So we can come up and imagine you've got big wings. They're actually quite heavy until you start flying. And then they become light. Good. You can bend your knees and then stretch up. As your wings come up. Good. Well done. And we're all warmed up. Come down. So Freddy the Frog and all his friends are sat round the pond. And he's like, what are we going to do today? Freddy said, I really want to go and dive deep into the ocean. Well, we can only do that, can't we, if we're getting our bubbles? Because our bubbles can carry us to the ocean, and then we're going to make them really strong. And we're going to dive deep down, and our bubbles will be there protecting us so that we can breathe, and we can go and check out everything that's under the water. So are you ready? Okay. So we're sat cross-legged. Yeah. And let's do some yoga circles. One way and the other way. And are you ready to blow up your bubble? Okay. Take your bubble wand and breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time. Watch your bubble grow. Then feel around the outside edge. Breathe in. Good. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Are you ready? We're going to set off an hour bubble. Okay. So holding on the fronts of the legs. We're going to relax back. And then as we inhale up, and exhale back. This powers up our bubble. You ready? Breathe in, breathe out. So it's like you sit up tall to breathe in, and then as you breathe out, you kind of slouch, you relax, yeah? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. And our bubble starts to rise into the air. And your hands are going to come to the side, and you're going to bounce your bottom up and down, okay? This charges our bubble up into the air. There you go, bounce on your bottom, bounce, 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 bounce. Keep bouncing, and then lift your arms up and round. And lift them up and round. And lift up and round. Now up in the air, let's do some more circles. And let the wind carry us all the way to the sea. It's not very windy today though, so we had to charge up our bubbles with our bouncing and our movements. Good. And then the other way. Round. Oh, we've made it. I can see sand. Can you see the sand below you? Pretend you can see the sand, and there's the sea. And our bubbles are heading out to sea. But we're way up in the clouds at the minute. And then we just relax ourselves and our bubbles just hover as we look down. We can see the whales and the dolphins coming up out of the water and back down. Can we make that movement with our arms? The whales and dolphins are jumping up out of the water and down. It's almost like our wave movement. Up and down. Up. And this time when we come down, our bubbles are diving deep down. Whoosh. Can you imagine the splash you make when you come down? Let's do it again. You come down. Whoosh. And now we're hovering and floating in the ocean. So we're going to keep those bubbles there. They're nice and strong. They're going to protect us. We want to do some diving, don't we? Do you want to go diving with the dolphins and the whales? Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. Now they're pretty big, aren't they? Do you want me to show you a picture? Let me show you a picture of this whale I've got. There we go. Big killer whale, yeah? And look how big he is. So we're going to dive up in the air. And then do you know what they like to do? When they get up in the air, they like to twist. So let's imagine we're down in the water and we come up and we splash out and then we twist one way and then we twist the other way because they like to twist in the water. And then we dive back down. You ready to do that with me again? Here we go up. So up we come. There we go. And we twist one way. And we twist the other way. And then we dive back down. You got that? Should we do it one more time? Up we come. Up we come. And we twist one way. And we twist the other way. And we dive back down. Jump. Whales and dolphins, they're so light, aren't they? When you see them coming up out of the water, it's like they're just weightless. They feel like a feather. And that's how the water makes you feel when you're in it. So we're back in our bubbles. You could be on your knees or you can be sat cross-legged. It's up to you. And we're going on our own little bubble journey. Okay, so way in the distance, I can see some stingrays. Have you seen a stingray before? You must go and look them up after. They're like a big flat pancake with a tail on the end. And they're kind of funny. So we're going to do a stingray pose. We come back up to standing. We're going to imagine that our legs are our tail. And we're going to tip forward from the waist like this. And the arms are going to come up. I'm going to create that round shape that our bodies make. Now their faces are underneath. They're under here. So start off with your arms. There we go. We've made our bodies. And then bring your arms to the side. And we're going to go one way and then the other way. Because this is how they swim. That twisting, swimming through the water. And they look so light, just like a pancake. There we go. That is our stingray pose. Good job. It's a good one for stretching your arms and your lower back. Good, and the backs of your legs. And back. One more. Forward and back. Bend your knees. Oh, stretch up. Brush your legs. And come to sitting down. Good. So you're back in your bubbles. Oh, feels good today, yeah? Especially on such a hot day. It's good to be down in the water, isn't it? Okay. Who else are we going to see today? Oh, there's just so many fish, lots of tropical fish, lots of colours, blues and greens and pinks and oranges and yellows, every colour you can think of. So let's try our fish pose, like this. So imagine winding your way, flowing through the water, and then what do fish do with the mouths? Go like this. Can you do that? And relax. So that was a good job. So we've arrived deep in the water. We're right on the bottom of the water bed now. We're going to play a little game. So are you ready? This is my swimming game. Okay, let's put on some music so that we can swim to the music. Here we go. So, let's do the front crawl. Moving your arms. That's it. One and then the other. Making sure you always breathe. So this is your front crawl. I'm going to give this a number 1. Okay? I'm going to call it number 1. I tell you what Freddy the Frog is good at. Breaststroke. Can you do breaststroke? This is our number 2 swimming pose. It's good for your arms, isn't it? Gives you good strong arms doing this. Good. So number 1. What was number 1? Front crawl. Good. And number 2. Good. So you're swimming through the water. In your bubble, of course. Okay, good job. We're going to add number 3 swimming pose now. Are you ready? Backstroke. One arm back, then the other. Number 3. That's it. Move your arms one arm up and back, then the other. It's a bit hard down on your knees. Sorry, down in an easy pose. You can do it on your knees. There we go. That's our number 3 pose. So what was number 1? That's it. Front crawl. Oh, can you imagine swimming deep under the water? What's our number 2 pose? That's it. Breaststroke. Number 3. Backstroke. Good. Now there is a number 4. It's called butterfly pose, or a butterfly stroke. And it goes like this, both arms, and down, up, and down, up, and down. This is our number 4. It's our butterfly stroke pose. Good. So, what's our number 1 pose? Front crawl. Good. What's our number 2 pose? Breaststroke. Oh, your arms getting tired. What's our number 3 pose? Good. And number 4. That's it. Butterfly stroke. Good job. Should we try it with our legs? I wonder how we do those movements with our legs. Should we give it a go? Never done this before, by the way. Just thought it might be a good idea. So if we were to do a breaststroke with our legs, not a front crawl, what would it look like? A front crawl. Suppose it would look like a bicycle. So you can either be up in your elbows or flat on the floor, using your hands under your bottom to help your back. So that could be our front crawl, couldn't it? Good. What would be our breaststroke? Ooh, that's it. Bring the legs in, out, and round to the side and back in. Wonderful. You have to use your tummy muscles to do this, don't you? Can you feel them? Here we go. Good. Now then, how would we do a backstroke? Maybe lying down for this one. And one leg. That's a bit tricky. 2. Up, then down. Up, then down. Up, then down. Or would you, which would make it a little bit harder, if we start off up here, we could come back and hold ourselves and backstroke this way, bringing your legs up and down. It's a little trickier though, isn't it? Backstroke. Good. And then we've just got to think of a butterfly. Okay. So I think I've got one. Do you think you've got a butterfly at home? Here we go. So I'm going to protect my back by putting my hands under my lower part of my bottom. Okay, so when you do a butterfly, the arms come from the back forward like this. So let's think what we do with our legs. So they'd come maybe out. Maybe we could have them out to the side, like this. Good, are you doing it? Keep those tummies down into the floor. Oh, that was fun. I like that. I wasn't quite planning that one today. It's always good when you get taken by surprise, isn't it? I got sitting up. So, if I was to say to you, because breaststroke was 1, and then number 2, and number 3, and number 4. What if I was to say we should do number 2? You remember what it is? Breaststroke. What if I was to say, let's do number 4? Which one do we do? Butterfly. Good. What if I was to say, let's do number 1? What would you do? And finally, what if I was to say number 3? What would you do? Oh, what is it? You remember at home? I got it. Backstroke. Well done. Good. And rest your hands down on your knees. Oh, that was pretty hard work, wasn't it? Good job. Now, under the water, with all these lovely sea creatures, there's lots of noise, by the way. Because have you heard a whale making a noise before? Not that I can do one very well, but there are lots of noises. And it's almost, if you, after this, go and Google the sounds under the ocean, under the sea, and see what you can hear. So it's almost like a symphony, an orchestra going on. Can you make your whale sound or a dolphin sound or a fish sound? Have a go. See what your sound would be. What would yours be? Don't know whether I've quite found mine yet. You see some fish, don't you? whales, when they come out of the water, it's like they blow the water out. Oh, I like the feel of that. It's like letting all the air out of your cheeks. It's like, do you want to have a go? Blow your cheeks up and get all the air in there. It's like an explosion of air. What other sounds? We have some of them that I remember at quite high pitch, like a, oh, I can't do it now. Can you do it at home? Think about those sounds. And you know what? We're under the water with all those lovely sounds. So let's do a sound that we like. Shall we do some ums under the water? Okay. Resting your hands on your knees. I bet the fish will come and join in. And I know that this is Freddy the Frog's favourite sound. Okay, so ready for an You ready? Deep breath in. Oh, that feels nice, doesn't it? Yeah? Here we go again. Good. One more time. Could you imagine if you're a fish under the water and one a big boat goes overhead with a big propeller? I wonder what kind of noise that makes for them. I don't think it would be a very nice noise for them actually, do you? So if you think about it, traffic on top, travelling on top of the water gets busier and busier every year. So yeah, I don't think our little fishy friends might be very happy about that. But it'd be interesting to see, actually, to go and listen to that afterwards to see what it would sound like. Yeah, let's stick with our nice sounds. When something's bothering us, so if there is that big boat going over with the big propeller and we don't like that sound, all you have to do is go to your sound and the will make you feel better. Excellent. Good job. Okay, should we have a little relax underwater? Yeah, and I think whilst we're relaxing, we'll start off underwater. I think our relaxation may then take us up to the surface and we can travel all the way home. So you ready? Lying down in your bubbles. Here we go. Have a little rest. We worked our arms really well today as we did our legs, and I'm sure you can feel your tummies. So just take some nice deep breaths. As you breathe in, your belly fills with air, and when it fills with air, it rises up. And then when you breathe out, it goes back down to the ground again. So let's try that, breathing in and breathing out. You can put your hand there so you can feel it rising. Breathing in and breathing out. Just take some nice deep breaths on your own now. And as we breathe, our bubbles begin to rise to the surface of the sea. We say goodbye to all our little fishy friends. We had such a lovely day with you today. We enjoyed it so much. Our bubbles reach the surface and bob on the water top, bobbing along towards the shore. And then we breathe and they lift up. Off we go up towards the clouds. Up above you, you can see a beautiful rainbow. Sun shining down on the water is spraying. It creates that beautiful rainbow with red, orange, yellow, green, pink, blue, indigo, purple, sparkly colours. And just choose your favourite colour. Let your bubble float over to your favourite colour and through the rainbow so you catch all that wonderful colour. And as you do that, give yourself a big hug. Oh, wonderful. And then we're travelling back in the sky, back to our homes. And you're hovering just over your houses, and down you come back into your space. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, land down. Yourself in your home, Freddy and all his friends back at their pond. Hold on to your knees and we'll rock backwards and forwards along our spine. Bring ourselves to sitting up. Wow. Did you hear the sunshine song playing in the background? Let's do a little bit now. Sunshine, here we go. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. With a long time sun shine upon you, may it dry you too. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Just sitting nice and quietly. Remember your under the water sound, that beautiful sound of Om. We're singing with all the dolphins and the whales and all the fish. Let's do it again. So breathe in. And breathe out and relax your hands. Wow, what a great little journey today. Thank you to Freddy, Fluffy, Ellie, Cecil, Eddie, and Molly Moo who came on our journey with us. And thank you for coming and doing yoga with us today at Happy Little Yogi. So if you're already a happy little subscriber, thank you. If you're not, go and subscribe to our page. And any feedback on our Facebook page would be amazing as well. So well done, everybody. Such a good underwater adventure. So go and enjoy the rest of your day. And I won't see you next week, but I'll see you the week after. We're having a little week off, so have happy holiday. And I will see you soon. Satnam. Hi. I'm gonna go soon. When it will end. There we go.